Let's come to a comfortable cross-leg sitting posture. You can sit on a pillow if you can't sit upright. So always it's good to have some height under your hips, so you have some support. And then make sure your ankles, your feet are comfortable. You can always place a blanket underneath them. So yin is all about making yourself comfortable, so your bones are comfortable, and then your tissues, your muscles will open up more. Okay, so let's close the eyes for a second. Just check in with your body. How are you feeling today? Make a conscious step, leaving everything in your mind behind, leaving the working day. So this is time for yourself. And then notice, how is your body? Do you feel any discomfort anywhere? Any ache? Any stiffness? Quickly checking on shoulders. You can curl the shoulders a couple of times. You can move your neck from side to side a couple of times just to check in with that area. And notice how are your hips, legs. How is your breathing? Bring the hands on the heart. Notice your heartbeats. How is your heartbeats at the moment? It is fast than normal. And make a conscious intention for the practice. How do you want to feel yourself at the end of the class today? Now open the eyes, release the hands on the side. We're gonna start with a swinging willow tree flow to open up, to warm up the back and the shoulders and the arms. So we did this for a couple of times already. So left hand going to the side, lift your right arm up. So make sure you are not falling down yet. So feel that stretch on the side of the arms, not forcing, not really trying to reach to the side. Upper arm is quite soft, and you immediately feel that stretch, that opening on the side of the body. And now imagine your arm, a branch of a willow tree, and there is a wind, and you are just swinging with the wind. So moving forward, backward, and you can decide how is your wind is. Maybe lifting you up and maybe pushing you downwards. Maybe it's very slow, maybe quicker. And as you do this, just notice how this is affecting your upper back especially. So maybe you might be leaning quite a lot on the left side, maybe you are higher. See where you are, but we are aiming to lower the body to the left and not squeezing the neck. Now let's make the movements a little bit bigger now. Imagine you are almost going all the way down and then coming back up, all the way down again and up. And now let's drop the hands down to the floor, all the way down. Now turn your torso towards your left thigh and then walk the hands maybe a little bit further. And drop your head, relax the neck, back of the neck. Maybe your right hip coming off the floor. So you should not feel any pain anywhere. If you're feeling any pain around the lower back, you can take a step back and see if this is safer, if this is more pleasant. Or if not enough, then you can go even higher. So we are not staying with the pain. Pain always a warning from the body. Now slowly start lifting the right arm up, back to the center, and now opening the chest towards the ceiling this time, looking up towards the sky. You may want to move the left hand a little bit backward, maybe moving the left shoulder forward so you are not creating any pain on the shoulders. So chest open, just activating, working on different parts of the back. And back to the center. And now slowly dropping the right hand on the right side. Just notice the difference on both sides now. Now moving the right hand further, maybe dropping the elbow to the floor, maybe not, depending on what is available for you today. And then lifting the left arm up. So same thing on this side. There is the wings, and then your arm, your torso is like a branch of a willow tree, and you're swinging with the wind. To do this, feel the stretch on the side of the body, on the lower back, towards your upper back. It is moving, how the focus is moving as you move up and down. So just carry on swinging with the wind. Now maybe wind is a little bit now stronger, and you're going up, backward, and then going towards the floor. Even your torso opening up the sky and dropping down to the floor. Up all the way and down. And now let your hand goes all the way down to floor. Turn your torso towards your right thigh and walk the hands in the direction of your knee. And then drop the neck down, drop the head down. So you are also releasing the back of the neck. So there is some twist here, as well as stretching the spine. The muscles around the spines are activated. One more breath. And then start slowly walking the hands back. And right hand back to the back on the side of the hip, and lift the left arm up where it was. Now again on this side, move the right shoulder forward, open your chest towards the sky, and maybe moving the left arm up, back and up. Make sure you are not tensing the head, not creating any pain on the shoulders. So you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. The purpose here is opening the chest, also stretching the inside of the left arm, and stretching the shoulder blades. Now slowly bring the arm to the center and back to the floor. Now let's roll the shoulders, hands on the knees, crawling the shoulders, and then other way around. Now we're gonna do a little bit neck rotation. So drop the shoulders down and slowly. Actually, before that, let's do this. This is really good for any pain around the neck. So make a fist with the hands. I'm gonna come closer to the camera so you can see me. So just placing the hands side of the throat like this, on the top of this part of the fist, and slowly start massaging, pressing, and then drawing your hand back of the neck towards the base of the skull. Let's do this one more time. So starting from the side of the neck, going up towards your ear and back of the base of the skull. Now same thing on the other side, making a fist, really pressing without creating any pain, drawing the hands back of the ear and base of the skull. One more time. So you can start quite low and up and back. And now with the fingers, tips of the fingers, bring the hands to the back of the ears, like base of the ears, and just massage that area. So what this does is just massaging the tissues in that area. My headphones. Now bring the hands to the base of the skull. There's 2 points here, and in the center there's a gap. So please press the hands, 2 fingers at the base of that point, and then drop the head down and up. And just notice that where you're pressing is extending and closing. So not from the neck, we are moving the head from the base of the skull. There is a vagus nerve here, which is really good for the immune system. This is activates that nerve, which is one of the biggest one in the body. And back and release. So you could do this during the day if you remember, just one of them or all of them together. Now, drop the chin to the chest and feel the stretch starting from the base of the skull, going through the shoulders and down through the shoulder blades. Trapezius, big muscles on the back, muscle on the back, upper back is activated. Feel that muscles. Drop the shoulders down. Just let that start opening. This is the one creating a lot of tension, pain on the upper back. And just dropping your chin like this would help releasing some tension from that area. One more breath. And now slowly lifting the head up and dropping the head backward. Now feel the stretch on your throat, in the front of the throat. Draw the shoulders down, so not squeezing the neck. Now bring the head to the center and then drop the chin back to the chest. And now as your chin remains on your chest, start making circles on the front of the body. So from one shoulder to the other shoulder. You can close your eyes as you do this. Moving the head from chin from one shoulder to other. Could be really small, slow movements. If you feel any pain, then maybe not going all the way to your shoulders, maybe it's a little bit smaller circle. So avoid any pain around the neck. Now, once you come to one of the shoulders, lift the shoulders up and then drop your head backward. Now, as holding the head with the shoulders, start making circles on the back of with the back of the head. So same movements from shoulders to shoulders, lifting the shoulder up, really creating a lot of support for the head, for the neck. Now, if you don't feel pain, let's start dropping the shoulders and do a couple of more. If you feel any pain in this version, go back to the first version, lifting the shoulders up. One more time. And once you're coming to one of the shoulders, bring the head to the center and open the eyes if they are closed. Now, before we move on to the other ones, so we're gonna do one more on the neck, crossing the legs. So left, let's say on this one, left leg on the bottom and right on the top. Yeah. And then bring your right hand to the back in between your hips. And left hand hugging the right shoulder, right knee, like this. Now turn your head to your right shoulder. So looking backward. Lift the chest. So chest really open. Lengthen your spine. And from here, turn your head back towards your left shoulder. So now facing forward. Turn your head to the front shoulder, left shoulder. And in here, now drop your head a little bit backward. So you would feel some stretch on the side and towards the front of the neck. You can drop the chin down a little bit. This will move the stretch towards the back of the neck. So stay somewhere that you enjoy, you need, and you want to stay. Slowly releasing the head, bringing it to center, bring the arms to the side, and switching the legs. So right leg on the bottom and left leg on the top. And left arm goes back in between your hips, so it's a strong twist. And then with the right hand hugging the left knee, twisting to your left. First, lift the chest, open the chest, roll the shoulders back, lengthen your spine, and turn your chin to your left shoulder first, so facing backward. And now inhale, and as you exhale, turn your head to your right shoulder, so facing forward again, opposite shoulder. The shoulders, you are hugging your leg. Yeah. Now you can drop the head a little bit backward to stretch the front of the and side of the neck. See if this is helpful for you. We all have different postures, different ways of working. So it might be that you need more stretch on the side, maybe on the back. So try maybe dropping the chin a little bit and see if this is better for you. One more breath. Now slowly bring the head to the center in line with your chest. And then release the arms. And now let's slowly come on to force, hands and knees. We're gonna do a little bit spine stretch and one more shoulder stretch. We are starting moving down to the body. So wrist under your shoulders, have something under your knees so your knees are comfortable. Pillow, blanket, we are not going to move much. So it is okay to put anything really comfy. Toes stacked under. So we're gonna start with cat and cow spine stretch. You all know what we are doing. So you can go ahead as you wish or you can go with me. So let's start inhaling and lifting the tail up, dropping the belly down, draw the shoulders back, open the chest, look up towards the ceiling, feeling the stretch from your abdominal up to your chin. And as you exhaling, rounding your back, push the shoulder blade as high as possible, draw the hips in and feel your navel. Inhale again, lifting the tail up, drop the belly down, chest open, look up, and rounding in. As you're rounding your back, press the hands, really feel that shoulder blades going away from each other, widening your upper back. How much widen your upper back by lifting the upper back? Shoulders coming to the sides, hips dropped in, your tail in, reaching towards your forehead. See your navel. Now again, inhale, dropping the belly, look up, stretching the front of the chest and squeezing everything on the back. Feel that squeeze, squeezing all of the muscles on the back and opening the chest. Now other way around, rounding in, this time squeezing everything in the front of the chest and extending the back, widening the back. Feel the ribs going away from each other on your back. And again, one more time, dropping the belly, tails up, chest open, draw the shoulders, push the chest forward and upward, look up. And final time, drawing the tail in, rounding the back, see your navel. Now from here, let's move the hands back, a little bit rest on the wrist, shaking the wrist. Let's lift the wrist up, hands up, bring the fingers together, drop the fingers down and up, down and up, down and up. This is a good stretch for the wrist. Again, another thing you could do at your desk. Now, let's do a little bit circular movements with the wrists and other way around, and release. Now we're going to do our final stretch for shoulder stretch. So what we are doing, maybe watch me for the first time and now we will do it together. So starting on fours, right arm goes cross under your left arm and dropping the shoulder down and the side of the head down. You may need to have a pillow under your head if you need. And then left arm will be here in a square. So right arm goes in the middle of the left arm. Here, what we are doing is really moving the right arm forward as much as possible, so your back is almost straight, chest open to the side. So really deep stretch on the back. I'm going to show on this side. So as you see, shoulders on top of each other almost. So make sure your chest not facing down, but facing to the side. Let's do it together. Now, start moving your right arm under your left arm, crossing forward, and come to a point that your body is stopping you, really moving the right arm forward as much as possible, and then drop your right shoulder down, maybe having something under your head if you need, and then left arm in a comfortable place, so you can move the left hand in a place that you have a good stretch on your back, no pain on the shoulders, and we're gonna stay here for a minute. As you stay here, let's bring the attention to your breathing. See how is your breathing in this posture. Try to imagine you are breathing to the back of the rib cage. Can you imagine, can you move the ribs with your breath? As you're breathing in, so your diaphragm is blowing up and pushing the ribs up, and your ribs on your back expanding, and you're feeling that area with your breath. So make sure your neck is comfortable. Really, if you need, you can place something under your head. You can move your head so you can find a comfortable position for the head and the neck. So you can move your nose towards the floor, or just head some height. Chest open to the side, so almost shoulders on top of each other without creating any strain. Now slowly start moving the right hand backwards. Now we're gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. So bringing the weight on the right hand, and left hand goes under the right arm, and walking the left arm as far as possible, and then dropping the shoulders, right shoulder down, and then head goes side of the head on the floor. So hips on top of knees, could be a little bit backward or forward depending on how you feel more comfortable and stable. And you can move your hands, right hand, in a place that you feel more safe, more balanced, and not feeling any pain on the shoulders, on the neck. Press the right hand to the floor and move the right shoulder backwards, so your chest opening to the side and shoulders on top of each other. Really not dropping the chest to the side here. Activating the deep muscles on the upper back. Carry on breathing. Imagine you are breathing all the way down to your belly. Maybe your belly is now squeezed in between on your thighs. Couple of more breaths. Anytime you feel too much, you can leave the posture. So keep always this in mind. Now slowly start drawing the left hand backwards. And now slowly drop the hips down. Open the knees wide. Actually, let's do that. If you have one pillow, you can round it like this. If you have more than one, then you can put them on top of each other. So a little bit work on the shoulders before we move on. So you can just place your elbows on the pillow and knees wide apart here, and drop the head down. So head is going below your shoulder blades, below your shoulders, and just resting here for a few breaths only. Again, this is really good for your neck if you are suffering from neck pain. You can also do this by holding the elbows, so your arms in square, and your head dropping down in between the arms. Two more breaths here. Now slowly start lifting the head. Move the pillow away. We're gonna go up to a downward facing dog just to activate the legs and change the blood flow. So hands in line with your shoulders more or less. And slowly take the toes under. Slowly start lifting the tail up. And start pedaling the legs. Activating the lower legs, back of the ankles, hamstrings. If you feel any pain on shoulders, you can open the hands a little bit wider. So be a place you don't feel any pain on the shoulders. You can move your hips from side to side as well. Now come up on your toes, really lifting the heels up as high as possible. And start lowering the heels down as much as possible. And then look at your hands. Can you press the hands down and move the shoulders maybe downward towards your knees actually to bring the arms and the back almost in line. Maybe not possible, maybe there's an ankle, that's all fine. Now from here, slowly drop the knees back and bring the hands on the heels. We're gonna do a couple of camels, again for the shoulders and also for the back and the core. So, knees together, hands on the heels to start with, holding the hands with the heels. And slowly start lifting the hip up, facing forward, and drop the hip down. Again, lift the hip up, maybe a little bit further this time. And slowly drop it down. One more time, lifting the hip up, maybe a little bit further this time. Maybe hips coming all the way on your knees. And can you drop the head backward here? Shoulders going back, squeezing the shoulder blades and head dropping down. Now slowly in control, lift the head in line with your spine. Slowly start dropping the hips down. And hands on the floor. Now coming to sitting, bringing the sole of the feet together. Drawing the feet towards your hips as close as possible, holding the toes or the ankles. Start lengthening your spine, lifting the spine, and slowly start dropping your belly button down to the floor. And then you can let go of the upper back and round the back, not in purpose, just letting go of the back and the head, and put the hands on the floor. So not holding the feet, not applying any force. Hands on the floor and your belly going down, your torso just sinking down with its weight. Feel the stretch in the thighs, groins, as well as your back. So as you're letting go of the back, all the muscles around the spine, just feel that they are expanding, dropping towards the side of the body. Your head sinking down. If you don't feel any pain on the neck, if you feel any pain, then keep the head in line with the spine. If you have any pain on your lower back, then keep the back straight. So your posture will be something like this if you feel any pain on the lower back while you're doing this. If you're letting go of your back and don't have any pain, then this is also helping open up the back. We're gonna stay here for one more breath, 1 more minute. So take your time. Relax the muscles on the face. Just notice if you are tensing the muscles around your eyes, around the eyebrows, jawbones, maybe opening the mouth a little bit, relaxing the jawbone. And maybe your tail pointing towards the earth. Just imagine as you're breathing in, inhaling through the spine and rooting down through the tailbone to the earth. And then crown of the head also pointing down to the earth. So you're creating a circle with the earth as you turning yourself to the earth. As you stay like this, is where your body is stopping you without applying any force. Actually creating space for tissues to open up and become more fluid again. And then this will help the muscles to open up underneath them. And everything going in between through the tissues are having more space. You feel lighter. Circulation gets better. One more breath and slowly lifting the head. Walk the hands back towards your legs and bring the knees together and extend the legs. Now we're gonna do full forward fold in this posture. If you're finding really difficult to do full forward fold, you could use a ball. So basically, this is actually really good to do every day on a sofa. So all you need to do is bringing the hips to the wall, open the arms to the side and lifting the legs up. And now you can, in time, you can draw the legs closer to your chest, but you can stay in here and slowly as your hamstrings start opening up, you can draw the legs closer. Otherwise, now we're gonna do sitting version. Again, if you are not able to sit upwards, have a pillow underneath you. If your knees are hurting like that when you are bending forward, have a blanket underneath your knees. You can also have a blanket underneath your feet, which what I will going to do because I feel more comfortable like that, having some support under the heels and the ankle. So, hands on the side. This is aiming to open whole back, starting from the back of the ankles, going through lower leg, hamstrings, and all of the back. So it's really good. Hands on the side. Start lifting your chest and start dropping your, again, belly button towards your thighs and start walking the hands on the side of the legs without holding the legs. And stop where your body is stopping you. So don't force to go further, just stop where your body is stopping you. And then, as we did in butterfly, let go of the shoulders, let go of your back, let go of the neck if you don't feel any pain on these areas. Again, if you feel any pain on the spine and the neck, you can keep them in line like this. Keep the spine straight. Otherwise, dropping everything. You can put the elbows on the leg and then bring some support on the forehead. If this is more pleasant for you, just do it. try. It's really important you enjoy as well as, you know, doing all these postures. If you enjoy, you will have more benefit. If you are not enjoying and doing it more with unpleasantly, with pain, strain, then your body will resist, will have more resistance. So work with your body, not against it. Take this as if like you are 5 years of yourself and working on body, opening up, stretching, helping with the joints, helping by creating space in the body so that it works in harmony again. So treat yourself as like 5 years old without pushing, without torturing, without burdening, but with care, with compassion. Feel the breath coming down to your belly. Maybe your belly squeezed in between your spine and the thighs. And really let go of the head. This is really good for your neck and upper back. Let go of your back. All the muscles are opening up on the back of the body. Your hamstrings. You might be noticing that maybe you are able to go deeper now. Maybe some layers of tissues opened already and allowing you to go deeper. You can check and see if your body is allowing you to go a bit more. If not, just stay where you are. Now slowly. Now, if you are able to do, just hold the feet from the side or lower leg. Give yourself a push to drop the chest down towards your legs. And then release. And slowly come back to sitting. Hands on the side. And bring yourself on your back, lying down on the mat. Bring both of the knees to your chest, hugging the legs, swinging from left to right, from side to side. And then now hold the lower legs and start making circles with the knees, but knees closer to your chest. So massaging the lower back and mid back. Yes. And then other way around. Now move the knees on top of your hips. And then start circling in here. This is massaging the pelvis area, sacrum. And from here, drop the sole of the feet and extend the legs. Maybe have a pillow underneath your knees. Bring the arms on the side of the body in a very comfortable place. Palms of the hands facing up towards the ceiling. Make yourself really, really comfortable. And once you are ready, close your eyes. You can have a blanket to cover yourself. This is your final resting posture, Shavasana. We will be here for a couple of minutes. So the first step into Shavasana, making yourself really, really comfortable and dropping everything down. How you can drop the head, drop your shoulders, drop the shoulder blades, drop the hips, buttocks, drop the legs, big part of the big muscles on the upper leg, your knees. Imagine someone touching you and you just dropping that part of the body. Drop the ankles, drop the feet. So you are not able to move any of this. Joints, all joints are just relaxed. Feel the weight of the body on the floor. And bring your attention to your body, to your breath. Imagine as you are lying down on the floor, breathing through the body, whole body. The pores of the skin is inhaling and exhaling. So inhaling through the whole body, expanding. And as you exhale through the body, releasing and contracting, becoming smaller. Inhaling again through the whole body, expanding, and exhaling, letting go and releasing. Inhaling, receiving, expanding, exhaling, releasing, relaxing, getting small. Carry on this body breathing, breathing with the whole body. Breath reaching every single cells of the body, clearing, purifying, revivifying, and releasing any toxics, any unwanted feelings, any burdens, anything you don't need. Inhaling, just code your breath coming into your body, reaching every single cell, clearing, purifying, healing, and exhaling, releasing. As you inhale, drawing the light surrounding us, drawing in, and as you exhale, giving out back to the nature. Just see that oxygen created by the trees. You inhaling this all the way in your body. Uniting with the trees in a way, and exhaling, releasing. Feel that breath going out in waves and reaching to the trees, and trees inhaling that carbon dioxide and exhaling back to oxygen to you, and you inhaling this in. Just a couple of breaths like that. Inhaling the life surrounding you. Now inhaling to the belly, feel belly rising up and expand the breath up to your rib cage. Hold, exhale and release. Make some sounds if you can. Inhaling to belly, belly rising up, expanding the breath to your chest and hold. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhaling, expanding to the chest and hold. Final time. Exhale and release. Now from here, if you want to wake up, you can start moving your toes, fingers, stretching the arms and the legs, and start awakening your body. If you want to stay in Shavasana, you can stay, so no need to wake up. Just make your choice. If you decided to wake up, meet me in a comfortable sitting posture with closed eyes when you are ready. And now open the arms to the side and cross the arms, bring the hands on your back, hug yourself, big hug, drop the head on your arms. Imagine these arms of someone you really love, and you're receiving lots of love, compassion. Slowly release the hands on the knees and open the eyes. Namaste. Thank you. I'm not sure if everybody will come. Yeah. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed.
Thanks, Yasemin.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Have a
very
good.
much. It was really nice as always.
Thank you. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.
Good night.
Good night.